We're talking to former acting Secretary of Defense Chris Miller. And right now, I want to talk a little bit about one of the things you're doing right now, which is that you're on the board of Draganfly, which is an American drone company. And some of the news that's coming out of this company is that, a lot of people of us only think of drones either in a military or in a law enforcement role, but they play a big role in American industry. They play a big role in helping companies understand inventories, see how factories are working, see how shipyards are working. Tell us about the crucial aspect of having American-made drones, even for this economic activity, let alone for military activity.
Jake, thanks for highlighting where we are in America right now with drones. Unfortunately, the vast majority of drones that law enforcement or public safety or industry buy are made all in China. And Draganfly, that's not what we're doing. So I sat in the Pentagon and I would complain about our supply chains and how we need to transform to recognize autonomy, and drones are the future. And then when I left, because we got voted out of office that time, I was like, I have to put my money where my mouth is, and I have to go to industry and see how this really works. So Draganfly is an unbelievable team, unbelievable technology. And so to be part of this journey, we've already, flown our drones in Ukraine. Demining is going to be a huge issue when the war ends. There's mines everywhere. Our drones have the technology to look down, and they have sensors, and they can see where the drones are. Where the mines are. Can you imagine that? Then they can drop a small explosive. So human beings, old school, you have to go out there and find them. Essentially, you have to walk around with a metal detector to find them. So that's going on with Draganfly. The other thing, getting Chinese parts and drones out of our system, because, they have the cameras. There's no reason the Chinese can't, activate the camera and see what you're using, because it all feeds back through the internet into your base station or into your camera or into your viewer. So this is so important for America, and thrilled to be part of Draganfly. You got to come visit or send some people out. See, you'll see the passion of the people. This is a mission for them. Jake, the border, another great thing. Instead of having to drive along or have a manned aircraft that can only fly for 8 hours, you can have drones down there. So it's just such an exciting time to be part. And I'm thrilled that Draganfly is on the leading edge of this.
No, I appreciate it. I listen. The surveillance state is one thing from our own country, but to get it from China is another. However, if the government of either country can tell me where I left my car keys, I'd be happy. All right, just kidding. That was former acting Secretary of Defense Chris Miller. That was an informative segment, and thanks so much for joining us this early. I know you're an hour earlier than us in Texas, but that was great for you to wake up early. Thank you so much.
Thanks for what you're doing, Jake. Appreciate it.